A lot of times when you're looking for parts, instead of going to the World Wide Web, sometimes it's good just to go to the local junkyard. The piece we didn't think we was going to be able to find, that's gonna make all the difference in the world. Well, there are problems, aren't there?
My name is not Brittany. I do not want any insurance. Please stop calling me.
We got the clear and we got it sprayed.
Turned out really nice too.
Come on, check it out. When we left you on the other video, we hung the doors and then we left. So we're starting from the door hanging and going forward.
But they needed some adjusting. This one was perfect right out of the box, nearly, you know. But don't get no better than that. The other one, it still ain't right, but it's as close as we can get it. A-pillar is buttoned up against it here. We got a nice gap here and across the rocker panel. It gets tight down here, wide up here, but that's as close as we can get it. It works. We're happy. Ish.
Johnny?
Yes.
How long did you work on this door?
2.5 days.
He's got the patience of Job, I'm telling you. All right, this steering wheel, if you can see, it is broke all to pieces. So I ordered another steering wheel. I tried to get as close to date period as I could, but it's kind of hard to find. It's got this fancy wood on it, but I like this because back in '72, that's about what everybody run. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that put on. While we're doing that, Johnny's going to pressure wash the paint booth, get it cleaned back up. And like everything else at Phillips Run Drip and Bubble Company, to use a pressure washer for 30 minutes, we have to work on it for 2 solid hours.
Yeah, that's about right.
I think that's safe. All right, I'm gonna get over here and put the steering wheel on. Johnny, get to work. I'm trying to figure all this out. This part that they sent, which is the collar, is not big enough for the steering wheel. I guess they make a different one. Then these bolts, if you can see, I took this one out. They're supposed to go into that hole and countersink. I would think. Go see, it's supposed to countersink into that, but it don't. But then when you try to put the steering wheel on, let's see if I can get over here where you can see. It won't even reach the. It won't even reach the collar. It won't even reach to where you can bolt it on. And without these bolts countersunk, see, it's supposed to mount like that. But with the bolts not countersunk, it won't even do that. I mean, how hard is it to put a... What the heck? Went to Google. I've ordered the wrong part. So what I'm going to have to make this work, I'm going to have a bigger collar, which they make one for a Mopar, which covers this up. We don't have that gap. We don't want that gap. Definitely don't want the gap. Then this adapter that is a spacer right here, I'm gonna have to order 1.5 inches to get this thing out to where the steering wheel will actually fit on. So I guess we're waiting before we can put the steering wheel on. Whew. Always something. Here at Phillips Run Drip and Bubble Company, we're international. International.
We've gone international, yes.
I got a part here we ordered from Canada. Check this out.
Worldwide parts store.
Overseas. Ain't Canada overseas?
Kind of.
Okay, check this out. Please tell me that's what I was looking for. That's it. That is it. We got it all now. Who would have thought we could have found that? But we did. All right, now from all that excitement, back to work. We're going to get this truck ready for to sand and get it prepped for clear coat. We're going to have to pressure wash it again with the Dawn dishwashing detergent. And then these doors never was pressure washed really all that much. We took them off before we pressure washed, if y'all remember, so you can see somewhat clean and what it looked like before. Don't look so excited, Johnny. Well, it's afternoon, quitting time, and we have got her washed, degreased with Dawn dishwashing detergent. That's what they said to do. Got the bed cleaned out. So it's really looking good to me. So tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow, Johnny?
Pour 15 on some stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got rust right here, and we got rust on this side. So this is where the taillight's at, and we were looking. So we're gonna try to pour 15 all this tomorrow. We ain't figured out exactly how. So that's the plans for tomorrow. Try to get that done and a few more odds and ends. Until tomorrow, I'm gonna go home and get me some supper. All right, I'm gonna jump in here a minute. In the midst of all the work that we're doing to the little Dodge, I come over to Shook's Junkyard because I know we're back in the back. He's got a lot of cool old stuff still left. Looking for the rear view mirror for the driver's side. I actually found one for the right side, the post, but I didn't get the mirror, but I can get the mirror part. But while out here, I found this. This is a perfect Dodge stern wheel, and it is coming home with me. And on top of that, the chrome around the top where mine's dented right here is good. So looks like it's already started getting took off, so I'm gonna take that with me too. I'd much rather have the factory stern wheel as had the aftermarket 100 times over. You know, a lot of times when you're looking for parts, instead of going to the World Wide Web, sometimes it's good just to go to the local junkyard, start walking and see what you can find. And y'all know as well as I do, these junkyards, they're trying to get rid of all of them. They're wanting to build subdivisions and houses, and they're just they're killing them out along with the old racetracks and stuff we grew up with. But this one's still here, and hopefully it will be for a long time. And Shook's Junkyard is what it's called. And Nut was one of the finest fellers that you would ever meet, would help you out any way you could. He's passed away, but his son Ronnie's running it now, and he is good as gold. Both these guys are good as gold, and I miss old Nut, I really do. But anyway, I'm gonna get to taking this stern wheel off. I'll tell you, man, it is hot, but I'm down to the main bolt that holds the stern wheel on, and it looks super rusty. Hopefully we can get that off. And with a stern wheel puller, I do believe we've got her off almost. Well, maybe a little more. That should be it. Oh, there she is. Oh man, I am tickled to have that. We get that back to the body shop and get her cleaned up. Maybe paint it. Look at that. That is perfect. Who would have thought we'd have found that? These are normally broke all to pieces. Okay, I'm out here in the woods with the skeeters and snakes and all the rest of that stuff, and I'm slowly running out of blood because the skeeters are just eating me up. But anyway, I'm trying to get this drip rail off, and I called Johnny, which is the body shop guy. Y'all know Johnny. And he said the way to get this off the easiest is believe it or not, a bottle opener like you open old Coca-Cola bottles with. But I didn't have one, so I'm way up here on the mountain, and I didn't want to walk all the way down for that. So, channel locks. If it was a bottle opener, it'd be easy. We just get a hold of it like a bottle. That way you don't squeeze it, but anyway, just pull back. See it break loose? There you go. And just slowly pop it on up. Slowly but surely. Now y'all know how to do it. I'm gonna get to it because I'm in the curve and it's a little aggravating in the curve, and I don't have a bottle opener, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Y'all have to figure it out on your own. Sorry. And there it is. Popped right off, no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna scrounge around here a minute, see if there's anything else I need, and then I'm gonna go home and get in the shower. Whew, Lord of mercy, I ain't kidding you. These dang mosquitoes are eating me up. Yeah, We're walking on a sea of cars. Isn't that cool? Somebody bought each one of these cars at one time and brought it home and showed it to their family. Look what I bought. And here they are. Flatter and flitter. That's pretty dang flat, flitter is. Crown Victoria. Well, had a nice interior in it. Look at that interior. Whew. All right, I'm back at the shop, and we'll kind of go through what we ended up with from down at the Nutshook's Junkyard. And if anybody's going down there in the next day or two, don't worry. I fed the skeeters well. They have been fed. They're probably good for the next few days. And man, I've got to be about a quart low of blood. I'm not kidding you. Ended up with this little rubber plug that goes under the hood. That holds the center of the hood up. Tickled to find that. I got the right hand rear view mirror. I can get the mirror part, but this is the part that is needed the most. And this truck actually didn't come with one, which most of them didn't, but it's going about right there. I got the little indicator for the park, reverse, neutral, drive first and second, drive first, drive second, first. Well, y'all know how it goes, but glad to have that. And ended up with a factory steering wheel. Got it off, and man, I'm tickled to have that. So I'd rather have factory any day as have aftermarket. And I got this chrome, because this piece of chrome, as you see, is in pretty bad shape right here. And it's got another big dent right there. That piece should cover that. So that ought to be what we need right there. I think that's enough for a Saturday. I'm going to the house and try to get some of this rust out from behind my ears. My hide has been leaking all day long. I have lost about 2 pints of blood because of skeeters. I have got dirt and grunge and dust and rust and everything else on my hands, plus Band-Aids. Come Monday morning, we'll get Johnny to show you how to take this drip rail off with a Coke bottle opener. That ought to be pretty interesting. We'll talk to you then. All right, I'm back at the body shop with Johnny Akery, and went up in the woods. Y'all seen that. Took the chrome off the drip rail. So now Johnny's going to show us the old school way to properly remove the drip rail.
Special tool for removing drip rail molding. Probably easiest to start on the end. No dents, no scratches, nothing. And you just kind of work it around.
Easy. How about that for old school technology?
Now Snap-on will sell you a special tool that is for this. It's a lot more expensive.
And this drip rail remover has a handy magnet. Can't even see it there. I've been out putting a track on a track hole, Johnny's been over here sanding this thing down. Where are we at on this? You got it sanded down. What's next?
The next step is going to be wipe it down with a wax and grease remover. We'll do that about 3 times, and as long as no color transfers to our rag, especially when we're drying, then the surface is ready. The next step after that will be to start masking it. Then we'll tack it off. We'll take an air hose and blow all the dust off we can, because there's going to be a lot of lint from these rags on that rough surface. So we got to make sure we get all that lint off. Then we're really ready, close to painting it.
I'm showing Johnny the steering wheel I got at the junkyard, and it's a little chalky and it's black. What's your recommendations for this?
Well, 2 ways to go with it. You can have a black steering wheel. Just use the black vinyl dye, and it'll be fine. Or we can use the blue metallic color you've been using and spray it on there and see what happens. If it doesn't stick, we'll do it again.
I'm for the blue metallic color.
Does that feel like it's going to feel okay to you?
All right, the steering wheel has been prepped. All the little dents and scratches has been took out of it. Johnny, ready to go.
I'm ready.
You got the paint mixed?
Deluxe paint, yes.
You mean just spin it real fast and you just hold the can still?
That sounds like fun, but I don't know if the results might not be as good as we hoped for. I hope I get it all. My name is not Brittany. I do not want any insurance. Please stop calling me. How did the steering wheel turn out? Not too bad. It feels good, you know.
But now you actually cleared it too, right?
We cleared it. Yes, I did clear it. A couple of coats, you know, not too much. Don't want it cracking on us.
That's sweet.
Yep. Then we're going to do that little chrome thing on that trim right there.
All right, let's clear the truck.
All right. I'm up. Let's do it.
Original steering wheel. Original steering wheel. Definitely see the difference. Man, that looks good, don't it?
I'm wiping the truck down with the wax and grease remover. And see how we're getting patina color on the rag? When we stop getting the patina color on the rag, then the truck is clean enough to paint.
So while Johnny's wiping the truck down, getting ready for the clear, these taillights are awful dingy. Over the years, got a couple of little chrome spots left. So I'm gonna go ahead and try some of the Rust-Oleum metallic chrome. It's Supposed to look like that when we get done. What do you want to bet it won't?
We're painting these taillights with some chrome paint. Let's see how this goes. My name is not Brittany. I do not want insurance. Please stop calling me.
I don't see the resemblance, do y'all?
No.
No. All right, the time has come. Believe it or not, we're fixing to spray this thing. It don't even make good sense, but I think it's gonna look pretty cool when we get done. So this is the before. We're fixing to spray this thing in clear, flat clear, we're hoping. So this is gonna be the before, and as soon as we're done, we'll come back with the after and see if it turned out as good as we thought.
My name is not Brittany. I do not want any insurance. Please stop calling me.
We got the clear and we got it sprayed.
Turned out really nice too.
Come on, check it out.